my name is Michael, and I'm originally from Taiwan. That's also where I did my undergrad. And now I am in Singapore doing my master's in NUS, National University of Singapore, doing Master of Science in Marketing Analytics and Insights, and also a dual degree in the CEMS MIM program. For my undergrad, I majored in business administration with the specialization in marketing. And I also did a double major in advertising. So basically, my education background has been more related to business, marketing, these fields. And that is kind of relevant to what I'm doing now. So it kind of lays the foundation for my studies, my master's studies. I guess the only difference is I did not take so many analytical courses back then in undergrad, and now the program, especially the marketing analytics and insights component, I guess you can see it as a fusion of marketing and data analytics. So yeah, that is like another layer on top of what I've already did for undergrad. So I guess the reason can be in two folds. So like I mentioned earlier on, did my studies related to business and marketing, and I do feel that that is where my interest lies. But also from projects or internships, I also felt the importance of data in nowadays business world, like how a lot of decisions are data driven. So that is also why I want to sharpen my analytic skills and pursue a master's in this field. So that is the first reason. And as for the second reason, I would say it's to step out of my comfort zone, because enrolling in this program enables me to study with brilliant business students all over the world. Because in NUS, we have students from different countries, and also because I am doing this CEMS MIM program, where we are required to also exchange to another business school. And so I did my exchange at GC Paris, France, and I also got to meet other business students who are from Europe or Middle or South Africa, America, or yeah, other countries. In short, yeah. So it's a great experience to study and work with different people. Because I had a pretty clear direction on what I want to study. I want to study marketing, but not just like generic marketing courses, because I've already taken some of that during undergrad. So I want to take programs that particularly focus on marketing analytics, meaning that they also teach you maybe some programming languages or skills and tools you can use to analyze data and to use them for marketing cases. And I was also very appealed by the opportunity from the CEMS MIM component. And because I guess for CEMS MIM, they have this very special requirement, which is only one business school from each country can attend the alliance. So for example, in Singapore, NUS is the business school inside the alliance, and for other places, for example, I mentioned I was studying in France. There, HEC Paris was the business school that was in the alliance, and so yeah. So I guess the combination of all the two opportunities, the analytical skills I can gain from the program, and also all the connections I can also gain from the CEMS component was what was why I chose this program. I guess the CEMS structure is different in every business school. It's even different within NUS because in NUS there's actually two programs that has this dual degree with CEMS. One is this program doing marketing analytics and insights. The other program is the MIM program in NUS. So even within our own school, we have two different structures. So for example, in our program, it's a 2-year program. We spent our first semester in NUS, second semester abroad, and the third semester is more like a gap semester where students have the opportunity to do their internship and gain practical experiences. And we go back to uni in the fourth semester to finish our studies. So this is basically what my program structure looks like. But after after talking to many other CEMCs, or that's what we call ourselves, CEMCs, yeah, it's very different from schools to schools. So if other prospective students are interested in the CEMS program, it would be best if they check out the website or also ask the program office about what the program actually looks like or how it's actually structured. And as for the whole CEMS experience for me, it has been very special because I think this is the most international environment, like international study environment can get. It's not just the students are from a very diverse background. It's also because a requirement of having to do an exchange. You force yourself to go to an abroad country, and then in this process, you have to deal with all the administrative work, for example, getting a visa, finding housing, everything. So that's kind of outside my comfort zone. And in terms of the whole academic experience, you can also learn from professors in different business schools. So for example, my experience during my exchange was very different compared to my studies in Singapore, because in France, it's where all the luxury companies, luxury brands are famous for. So when I was studying in France, these luxury brands are mentioned a lot of times as cases during classes, which is not that often mentioned in, for example, in my studies in Singapore. In Singapore, we still do cases, but maybe on other topics. For example, we do cases on Asian companies, or do cases on Asian financial crisis a few decades ago, etc. So yeah, so that's kind of the different experience you can get when you study in different schools. First of all, it's definitely the hard skills I gained from the program, because I wasn't from a programming or computer science background, and with this program, I learned how to code in R and how to code in Python, and I'm also able to apply these skills on class projects and to apply them on like real use cases. And so that is the first impact it has on my career, which is hard skills. Second of all, I would say it's the connections. So with NUS and also with CEMS, we can get connected to alumni, get connected to a lot of companies, corporate partners, and also get connected to classmates who's working all over the world. And third of all, I would say the resource, a business career service in NUS, it's also very helpful. So every student get assigned a career advisor, whom student can go to if they have any questions or doubts and regarding any career goals or interview preparations, etc. And yeah, so I think these are the three points why this master's has helped me with my career goal. Professionally, I do feel like I've gained more, I guess, more hard and soft skills both, because during masters you still work with different people, so you still kind of experience how it's like working in a diverse environment. And hard skills, I guess I've mentioned that a couple of times during this interview already, so I'm not gonna I'm not gonna I'm not gonna spend like 1 minute again trying to explain the whole course structure and stuff. But yeah, I think that has helped me professionally. And personally, I would say the masters have definitely made me more independent, and it also kind of matches with one of my reasons why I did masters initially, which is to step out of my comfort zone. So all the experience going to a foreign country, not knowing the language, not knowing French at all, and trying to live by myself in a foreign country is making me more independent. And yeah, so I guess that is my impact in terms of personally. I guess I cannot speak too much for other master's program, but if it's prospective students that are interested in the Marketing Analytics and Insights Plus CEMS dual degree, then I guess my only piece of advice would be just to be open-minded and prepared to learn and experience, and it's definitely gonna be very rewarding experience. Like, you will definitely learn something you've never known before. It might be in terms of academic, professionally, or it just might be different cultures, or how different people think, how different people have different lifestyles. These can also be very interesting findings and learnings you can gain from the program. So yeah, so I guess that is my one piece of advice: be open-minded, be ready to experience everything.